Gia, don't make me do this? Is that one of your thoughts? Do you like doing them? Go ahead.
As an HR professional, most of them are antiquated.
Hard to be constructively.
Yeah.
I had my evaluation today, whatever.
Very good, very good. I'm trying here with this presentation to give you an overview of why we give evaluations and how to give evaluations that motivate. Toastmasters is all about the feedback. We give each other evaluations so that we can help each other go to that next step. So the better that we are at giving evaluations that motivate, the better everyone gets. We all get better. And by we, I mean all of us. The audience benefits by observing a good evaluation, comparing what they heard the speaker say to what the evaluator said, and also what they did. And then when the audience, a member of the audience who is a Toastmaster, then they can use what they have seen and heard in their own speech, in their own evaluation. Let's skip the speaker. This is just an all-around overview. So when the evaluator gets to do their evaluation, they have to practice their listening skills and their impromptu speaking skills. And the speaker benefits from hearing what areas were well done and what areas could do with a little more improvement. And it all works together to just continually spiral and evolve into a better speaker. Yay! Our champion from our club and a couple of levels up
Oh,
is the speaker. So providing immediate feedback helps the speaker know what they did well, encourages them, and reinforces the positive behavior. But it's always a good idea to at least try to find one area to improve, because we want to strive to get to that next level. When you identify an area that could be improved, offer a suggestion of how to approach it. For example, Amy, I saw that you had your notes in your hands when you were giving a presentation, but you never used them. If you really feel that you need them near you, next time, just put them on the podium and then walk away from it. Also, you can get a different point of view from the evaluator. If you were trying to make a point and the evaluator missed it when they delivered the evaluation, and you might want to rethink that. And then as you incorporate all the comments and you continue to deliver speeches, you get better, your skills improve, and you get more confident. Do you all know what tell and sell is? Anyone know? I didn't either. Did you know? Patrick?
yeah.
I thought, or is it from here that you know?
I know tell and sell.
From outside of Toastmasters?
Yeah.
How do you define it?
How do I define it?
Yeah.
Tell them, well, don't sell the steak, sell the sizzle.
Right away, yeah. I actually had to look it up. I had no idea what that had to do. It's a management approach. What that has to do with Toastmasters. And a part of that is to accurately identify the areas of improvement. And during that time period, it's the evaluator or the manager takes the employee and does all the talking, says this is how you did, this is where we need improvement in, and with the plan of action, they hope that they sell you into making those corrections, which is very similar to what we're doing in Toastmasters. The speaker spoke, they sit down, and now they listen. And the evaluator does all the talking. If the speaker tries to think of questions to communicate with the evaluator, then they may be missing a point. And also, if they have a discussion, you may digress off target, off the discussion of the benefits and the good stuff and the bad stuff that need to be fixed. The Toastmasters recommends that new members give several speeches and thus get several evaluations before giving their own first evaluation. So before the speech, you do a little bit of homework. You can research your resources. There's several tools out there. You have other people that you can chat with in Toastmasters. You have the websites. You have the manual objectives. And you have forms. And there are several forms out there. And I brought up with me the one that I kind of glommed together for myself that you can use if you like. Or if you don't like, it's white on the back. You can use it to take notes. Or I'll draw pictures on. Pass those out. Since I don't have my own form memorized, I'll figure out the form. The way I set it up was to make the top part speaks to the manual. You describe the manual, describes the project, the time. Then I take a look at what I heard, and underneath what I heard, I think about the fact that this speech is needing a beginning, a middle, and an end, so I write about that. Then I think about what did I see, I write that down, and what did I feel. And then I reference this when I give my own evaluation. During the speech, show your interest. Listen, smile, show your support, and take notes. What's next? Interesting, take notes. Done. During your evaluation, you need to choose your words carefully. What you say and how you say both are very powerful. How you say it is just as valuable. Think about the position of the speaker. If it's a brand new speaker and it's their icebreaker, celebrate it. It's a job well done. And if it's someone who's been seasoned, a little less hand-holding is okay, but don't use the harsh words of you should have or you didn't. Try to use the words like I saw, I heard, I feel. Those stimulate conversations and they kind of make you think. Evaluate the speech, not the speaker. Basically, we're here to support, help, and encourage the speaker. So think about areas that the speaker had focused on or would like to focus on for improvement. Think of their objectives. Always promote self-esteem by giving an honest, well done attaboy, looking for areas that could use improvement, identify when they've improved, and always deliver the message with a positive upbeat point. And that's why we use the sandwich method. So think of the sandwich, the piece of bread, that's your opening statement. That is your, this is well done. This is a good thing that you did. And then the meat, something to chew on, something to improve or grow on. And then you close it up with, this is a well done job. I'm very impressed with what you've done, blah, blah, blah. For example, Mary, I really love the tone of your voice. I would have liked a little more vocal variety, but I could hear you really well in the back of the room. That's a sandwich method. Another method that we use sometimes is the group method, where everyone who wishes to give an evaluation gets an opportunity. And the third one is the round robin, that typically everybody gives a point of view, an evaluation. You can give praise 100% of the time. But then after a while, after the speaker feels good about themselves, then they start to wonder, oh, I'm getting all these praises. Why am I coming here if I'm so good? Why aren't they helping me if they're so good? So it kind of demoralizes everyone, the members and the club. It's always so important to have not only the glow of the sun, but also the dirt to grow in. So you need to find something for them to grow on. And you still should deliver it in an upbeat method. After you're done giving your evaluation, you could consider when you return the manual to them to ask them if your points were clear, if the evaluation was clear, if they had any questions. You can also see how you did by asking other fellow Toastmasters. And then at the end, there's always the general evaluator whose job is to evaluate the evaluator. Conclusion. An evaluation itself is a speech with a beginning, a middle, and an end. Do your homework, prepare, listen, take notes. Stay on the topic of the objectives. Be very clear at the points that you are discussing. And try and keep the grow to 2. So for example, thank you very much for your wonderful speech. I'm going to now tell you about 2 areas that I thought were glows and 2 areas that I thought could use some growing. Area number 1, glow 1. Area number 2, grow 1. Area number 3, glow 2. And area number 4, grow number 4. I really enjoyed your conversation, appreciated the opportunity to evaluate you, and I hope that what I have said will help you with your next speech. I also want to point out that Patrick has posted a lot of good evaluations in addition to the speeches that people give on the YouTube account. And with that, I hope that what I have shared with you today helps you with your next evaluations. Thank you.